Hello, my name is Priscilla Gutierrez, and my social problem is Asian hate crimes, the impact of COVID-19. What is the problem? Okay, some background information. Because of the presumed origin of COVID-19, there has been an increase of racial discrimination against Asian Americans. Increased hate crimes have been committed against Asian Americans. Facts. The president referred to the virus as the Chinese virus. Asian Americans Advancing Justice reported approximately 2,000 incidents after this, the statement that the president made about the Chinese virus, and after the official statement of the origin of COVID-19. 3 out of 10 Americans blame the Chinese. Social media has played a negative impact as well. A story, a 57-year-old man verbally harassed Asian Americans in a Stevens Point grocery store, said he had made false connections between Chinese in China and the Chinese in his own community. According to police, Asian American customers were harassed on the basis of their race. So how to go about understanding the problem? The problem goes beyond the surge of COVID-19. This goes with the Chinese Exclusion Act of 1882, which lasted 6 decades, where they had xenophobic ideas of Chinese diseases were worse than white diseases. So it created a racial bias and xenophobic behaviors from the whites. Also, the demography and urban city influence also is an impact onto this racial bias and xenophobic behaviors. What potential solutions have been proposed? Filtering of misinformation on social media platforms. Social media has played a major role in carrying out misinformation or ideas that are not ethically correct, especially when it comes to the world leaders having social media and expressing their own racial biases. And ideas are something that should be monitored and not allowed. Donald Trump's statements about the Chinese virus or Kung Flu supported xenophobic ideas. Youth violence prevention could include strategies addressing racial discrimination, having the youth learn about racial discrimination and how to prevent these violent occurrences, and just bringing awareness to the youth can be a good start. More federal responses to hate crimes. Hate crimes should be considered more punishable. What are the strengths of the solution? The strengths of the first solution is having correct facts on social media, where everyone was getting their news. Social media was where everyone was getting their news from, and it should prevent misinformation. The strengths for the second solution is a good preventative measure that helps bring awareness to the youth. And then the last solution strength is showing the gravity of these crimes as more punishable. What are the limitations, weaknesses of the solution? One limitation is the argument of the First Amendment being violated, not constitutionally correct. Another, a weakness of the solution is that it can't help clear up racial biases that they may already have. Lastly, getting more federal recognitions of hate crimes could be challenging. Conclusion, summary. Asian discrimination has been around for centuries. Many thought Asian diseases were the worst type of diseases and should not be allowed near them. Because of this, xenophobic ideas and opinions were formed, which then led to the increased amount of hate crimes to Asian Americans after the official announcement of COVID-19. These racial biases and xenophobic ideas were supported by superior leaders in the US. Final thoughts, these ideas get formed in their youth, either by their families or just by phrases of authority leaders. There can be preventative measures as to teaching racial discrimination and how to prevent hate crimes from happening in schools. Will this get rid of hate crimes? No, but there will be somewhat of an improvement. And that is all.